Okay, so I'm back, and I was looking at the footage and seemed to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the box and see what's in the box and get the show on the road. All right, so come on, girl, you can do this. Alright, so like I told you, I'm not editing anything, so I don't even know if you can see me right now. But, you know, you only get to open a box once, so you can't close it. So, you know, if you don't do it right, oh well. So this is the sleeve, which has the artwork on it. And I like this. It says, "Unleash your inner artist." Can you see that? Uh-oh. Was this open? Or did it just fly open? So let's see. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, you can see. Okay, good. So let's take this out. Ooh, it's so nice and securely boxed. Alright, so it comes inside. I don't know what you would call this part of the box, but anyway, like protective covering, I don't know. A box within a box. And it's wrapped inside this plastic that says Diamond Art Club, and their motto is "Do what makes you sparkle." Makes a lot of sense to me. And that's one of the things that really attracted me to diamond painting is diamonds are a girl's best friend, and I like anything that glitters and sparkles. So these are the sparkles. These are what they call drills for the diamonds. And these are some of the colors. I thought the colors would have been brighter, but oh well. And ooh, so I hear that the number 310 is a big deal. It's the number 310. You see that? 310. That's for the black, the number of blacks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 bags fully filled with black. And for some reason, black color gives people a lot of grief sometimes. Don't know why. But anyway, and you know, I'm not sensitive to sound, but for some reason I just like that crinkly sound. And I apologize if you don't. And it also comes with a toolkit. This is what the toolkit looks like. So if you open it up, it's a basic toolkit. And it comes with putty, wax, not sure what that is called. And I'm not sure if this is putty or wax in the shape of a heart. And this is a little tray. And the tray has a slide-in cover. Okay. And you take these diamonds and you pour them in the tray. And it has a little stopper here. Cool. And it also has what's called a multi-placer. I think this can multi-place 5 diamonds at a time. I don't use multi-placers because when I put them down, when I put the diamonds down on the canvas, and that's what this is called. This is called the canvas, artist canvas. They always come out crooked, and then I have to spend time straightening them out and all that. I don't do that. And you get some baggies so that you can put some of your diamonds in if you don't have enough space or storage to hold your diamonds. This is 100 colors, and I only have storage for 60 colors, so I'm going to have to order another storage kit. And you get a pen, and the pen has the glue. You take the pen, you just pull it out, you twist this a little bit, and bam, 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 bam. You pick up your diamonds and you bam, bam, put it on your canvas, okay? So, that's what you get in the toolkit. So we're gonna put all that away. And you know, there are some people on Etsy that make designer trays and designer putty and wax and all of that, and they have scents to them and all of that. So, and here's the canvas. It says, "Do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club." And ooh, she's got a pretty face, and she's got a peacock. And I'm actually working on a, let me put this down and turn the camera around. I'm working on a canvas by Michaels. I think it's called Make Art, Make Something. And the canvas that I'm working on has peacocks. So I like peacocks. Peacocks are proud. And I think that the story is that peacocks will expose their bright feathers when they want to attract attention. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling this in the opposite direction so that it's upside down, so that you can see, I hope that you can see all of that. So, like I said, she's called Spring Fairy. She's holding a sword. She's got her peacock. She's sitting in a chair. I love tufted furniture. I have a lot of tufted furniture in my house, and this looks like it's a tufted chair. Here's her sword. Here's her peacock. And I don't know what that is back there, but I don't know, flowers. It's just really nice. And I want to show you something. I'll turn the camera around because like I said, I really do like peacocks. So one of the reasons why I got this canvas was because it reminds me of a piece of art that I have in my house. Let me turn this around and see it. Just, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get behind the camera. Yeah, there she is. Beautiful. And she's holding a candle. Not a candle, she's holding a torch. And she lights up, and this is her peacock right here, and I just think that she is so beautiful. And then upstairs in my bedroom, well, not in my bedroom, in my craft room, I have 2 peacock lamps with white shades and gold bottom. The peacock, this is the peacock, and then the shades sit on top. So anyway, you didn't come to see all of that, but I just thought it was interesting. I wanted to show you. I got a theme going on here. Okay, so let me make sure that this is set up so that you can see everything, and it is. So anyway, that's the canvas. Now let's take a look at the drills. Alright. So I'll do what they call a drill train and let you see the colors that are in the kit. And like I said, you know, I don't know what I'm doing making this video. I don't have a script. I don't have notes. I have nothing. I'm just moving along. So if I seem to be stalling in what I'm saying, if I'm fighting to find words to express what I want to say, it's because I don't have a script. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so pretty. That is Y196. I'll explain what that is in a minute. Oh my gosh. Look at those colors. Oh, maybe I should turn it this way. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at those colors. Now, I used to be a school administrator. I was an assistant principal for 12 years. And I was very conservative in how I dress. Navy blue, mostly black, beige, you know, very conservative colors. And when I retired, I found, which way should I hold it? When I retired, maybe I'll do it this way so you could see the numbers. I found that I was tired of being so bland, and I wanted to add more color into my life. And so one of the things about diamond painting that attracts me is how colorful some of the canvases are. I mean, beautiful artwork. And I hope you can hear me because these things are making a lot of noise. But I really do appreciate the colors that are associated with diamond painting. So let's turn this around. Look at the blue. Ooh, goodness gracious. Mamma mia. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that purple. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. It's like a teal color. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And here's some more. Let's see. I guess I'll show it to you this way. There's less of these colors. So they are lightly packed. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And let's see. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that pink and that coral color. Oh, it makes me so happy. So this kit comes with, let's see, where is it? Where is that information that tells you about the colors? I'm all over the place here. There's information about the colors. Where is it, girlfriend? Where is it? Where is it? Well, it's okay. So here's the data. It's 25.6 by 38.6 inches, otherwise known as 65 centimeters by 97.8 centimeters. And oh, here it is. It comes with 100 colors, including 4 Aurora Borealis, 1 special diamond, and 5 fairy dust diamonds. Woohoo! Okay, this is the part I'm most excited about. This little envelope right here. I love this. It's shaped like a diamond and it keeps the envelope closed. So you open the diamond like this, right? And then you pull this back. So cute! And then inside they have, like, I call it a trading card, but it's used for buying, getting discounts or specialties when you collect them, and they add up. You know, if you want to know more about that, go on the website or watch some of these other girls because they explain it a whole lot better than I do, because I'm new to this. It's got all their socials there, tips and tricks, and it tells you what's inside the kit, and it has this card. Okay, and this is what we call a bronze card, and you know it's bronze because it's got a bronze outline. And then on the back, if you scratch this off, it'll tell you what you got. But anyway, and it's got on the front of it a picture of the artwork. And so I save these in my traveler's notebook, and I'll show you that at another time. But anyway, and then inside the envelope, you get a booklet. And this is a sticker, this is a sticker, this is a sticker. And I peel these off and I put them inside my traveler's notebook, because I keep a traveler's notebook, which is like a journal, and I keep all my information about the canvases that I'm working on in there. And then you get these stickers, and these stickers are what is used to help you coordinate when you're working with the drills. Each drill has a number on it, okay? And that would be this number here, the code, okay? And then on the canvas itself, you have a symbol, and the symbol corresponds to a certain number. And so when you put all of this together and you go to put the drill down on the canvas, you'll know what drill goes where according to the symbol. Did that make any sense? Anyway, and then also in my journal, I take a picture. This is a sticker, this is a sticker, it's all stickers. And I take it and I put it inside my journal so that I know what I'm working on and what I'm writing about. So like I said, I'll show you that in another video. So anyway, and then step-by-step instructions on how to work with diamond painting. And so this is it. And I know that was a mess, but this was my first one, and I'm really happy with this canvas, and I am going to be working on it down here in the kitchen, because I've got this long countertop and I will have plenty of space to work on the canvas and to put my storage. And I've got my camera set up over there, so if I want to record me working on the canvas, look at me. Let me put all this stuff right back in here. If I want to record me working on the canvas, I've got my camera set up, and then I'll be able to watch TV or do whatever I want to do. And I've got all this space to work on. So I'm going to get like a pool noodle, and I'm going to wrap this around the pool noodle, and slowly unwind the canvas as I work on it. And I always start at the bottom of the canvas, the bottom left, and I work my way to the right. And I do section it off with washi tape or with what do you call those sheets? You know, there's these sheets that are like parchment paper that you can put on the canvas, because the canvas is very sticky. So it's covered with plastic, okay? And if you see how sticky that is, because that's what you do with these drills. You take these drills and put them down on the canvas, so you gotta stick to something, so it's sticky. And then the plastic itself has perforations in it. I don't know if you could see it, but there's these perforated lines. Maybe if I pull it back, you could see it a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, there's these perforated lines. All you have to do is rip that off, and those are the sections. So as you can tell, there's many sections, and you work on it. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so these are bite sizes, and it could take me a whole day to work on one section, to be honest with you. Now there are 100 colors, so there's going to be a lot of dipping into different colors, and that's what they call confetti. And you know what confetti is? Confetti is when you have a whole lot of little pieces of something, and usually in different colors, and you just sprinkle them all around. So there's a lot of confetti in this. There's some color blocking in her dress and in the background, but it's mostly confetti. So I imagine this is going to take me maybe 3 or 4 months to work on, because I'm going to take my time, because it is what we call a square drill. And that's because, I don't know if you can see that, but the canvas is made up of small squares, and these are small squares, and the squares fit. Hopefully they fit nicely, snugly, and there's no gapping between squares. So as you can tell, there's it's a lot of intricate work is what I'm trying to say. It's what I'm trying to say, but I'm just not saying it. There's 102,575 total diamonds. So that means I have to place 102,000 of these things down on the canvas. That's going to take me a few months, and like I said, I'm going to take my time, because working with square drills can be somewhat of a challenge for me. I find it easier to work with round drills. They're just more forgiving. But square drills, and I can place them faster for some reason. But square drills, I have to go very, very slowly. But you know, that's the thing about diamond painting. You know, like I said, I was an assistant principal, and I was go, go, go. I was, you know, always putting out fires, talking people off the ledge, stopping fights, dealing with bus issues, parents who loved me, parents who didn't love me, you know, curriculum, all kind, you know, and I never focused on one thing intentionally. I was always on go. There was no pause button, there was no stop button. It was always go, go, go. And one thing I like about diamond art painting, or diamond painting, is that it forces me to slow down, focus, take my time, breathe. You know, and you get into a rhythm where you take your pen, and you dip your pen into the tray. First you dip it into the wax, right? Then you dip it into the tray. Then you purposefully and intentionally place your drill. And then you stop and you look to see what's next on the canvas. So it's good for me. It's good for my soul. It's what I needed, because I've been retired now for, it'll be 2 years, June 15th. Wow. And I've done a lot. I retired, I sold my house in South Carolina. My mom passed. I moved down here to North Carolina. I went to Africa. I did all of that in 2 years. And I was still on go. And then everything just slowed down. And I was like, so what am I going to do? Because the fast pace stopped. And one day I just happened to look at videos on YouTube, and I came across diamond painting, and I'm like, that looks interesting. And so I went to the store and I bought a canvas from Michaels, and I was immediately addicted. And so I found out about Diamond Art Club, which is a premium diamond art supplier, and I ordered this, which is crazy. I don't know why I ordered this. Let me turn my camera around. I ordered this, and I also ordered some others. I ordered this, I guess you call it a landscape. It's called After the Rain, and it's by Abraham Hunter Art. Okay. And again, square drills, very intricate, but I didn't start on it because I was just so excited about receiving my Geneva Bowers. So, you know, this is what the artwork looks like. Let me see. This is the box that it came in. And this is the artwork. And so, and I've got some others that, like I said, they're not premium. They're good beginner canvases. But I wanted something a little bit more challenging. And again, with those beginner canvases, I was going through it real fast. And I needed something to make me slow down. I really wanted to slow down and be intentional. And I keep moving back and forth because I noticed on the first one that my head was chopped off. So I don't know. I don't know if my head is chopped off now. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to edit this. So I'll get better. But anyway, thank you for watching. And what is the name of my channel? Let me get my phone to find out the name of my channel on YouTube. Oh, this is so pathetic, Lisa. So pathetic. The name of my channel is Stitches, Sparkles, and Caldwell. Alright, so thank you for watching Stitches, Sparkles, and Caldwell. Hopefully you can see me. I'm kind of clownish, but anyway. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.